In this video, we're going to go over the trailer loading. I've got Blizzard here. She's an 8-year-old Nakota horse that came a little over a week ago from North Dakota and is on her way to France, and so we've got to get her prepared for loading and transporting and stuff. And so the past 6 days we've been working on that, and we've got to the point where we've got the basic lunging down. So we're going to set her up like I'm going to send, well, actually it is going to be sending her out just like I'm going to lunge her. So I back her up, get 2 eyes on me. Good, and then I'm going to send her off to 10 o'clock on my clock here, and then I'm just going to take her on over towards the trailer and just see what she thinks of the trailer. And there she notices it. And as long as she's thinking about the trailer, I'm going to leave her alone. But as soon as she quits thinking about the trailer, then I'm going to ask her to step forward or to think forward. She can't run into me. And again, I'm just bringing her towards the trailer. There she focuses on it for a little bit and then she wants to turn away. So I talk to the hind, talk to the front, directing her back towards the trailer. This time I'm not going to let her turn. There she's thinking about it, so I leave her alone. There her mind leaves, and so as soon as her mind leaves, I'm going to say, no, engage back over to the trailer. So I'm looking for her to keep engaged with the trailer. I'm just talking, and she doesn't have to even go up to it, but she can just get closer or go between me and the trailer. See, she wants to just push into me or go backwards. There, and just allow her to go around. And then we'll set up again. Taking her towards the trailer. Don't want her pushing into me. There you go. And allowing her to go around. Good, she went through. This time I'm going to disengage her and have her go the other direction. She's kind of checking out, so I'm getting a little firmer because I'm asking her to go out to 2 o'clock. Just showing her the trailer. Let her come around this direction. So I can just have her go back and forth behind me too. But you have to actually think about it a little bit. There. So I want her to think about the trailer. At least notice it. Good. Disengage. Send her out the other way. And this is why we've done all of our preparation of moving the hind, moving the front, and getting them introduced to the lunge work. There. She kind of checked in with it, so I'm just going to walk over to it too, just to show, just be like, everything's okay. And then I'll ask for her to put some focus on it. Hey, it's all right, girl. Good. Because she's trying, she's like, oh, I don't know if I can, and then she'll have to leave it. And then I'll just walk on over and step up again. Because with her, it's a little more, she's just a little worried about it. So sometimes when you just come up, step into it yourself, helps them to not be so worried or think it's so scary, because you can give them confidence. It's not that I'm leading her in, it's just that I'm saying, yeah, everything's okay. Just showing it to her. So now I'm going to offer. And she just wants to back up, so I keep there with the intensity until she thinks forward. There. She wants to leave. Set it back up. Show it to her. And again, I'll just step on in. And this, some horses doing that, it doesn't do anything for. With her, it's really helping her. It's giving her confidence. She's going, oh, okay. So you kind of have to know which horse it's going to help and which, if you do it a couple times and there's really no change in your horse, they're not getting better, then that's not really helping. But with her, we could obviously see as soon as I stepped in, she got more comfortable with it. And so I'm just keep directing her focus back over here. And my intent is like, yeah, you can handle it. And so I'll step up in again. It's kind of like she's going, oh, if it's that easy for you, then I can do it too. So she's really sniffing and smelling. But again, I'm not advocating that I'm leading her in. You know, not that you can't lead your horses in. The only trouble with leading them in is if they say, no, I don't want to go in, you really don't have any way to help them. If they just start pulling, you know, setting back or leaning on the halter, you really have no way of helping them. So it's best is if you can teach them to send in. But by me going in and out helps her to get comfortable with it. Proves to her that the trailer is an okay thing. So now I'm going to set it up. Every time she thinks about it, I leave her alone. If she's not thinking about it, I'm going to put a little pressure on her. And I'm just going to go with her. If she backs up, I go with. There, and as soon as she steps forward, I release. Controlling that shoulder and nose, because a lot of times they'll want to come over on top of you. There, she's wanting to push into my space here. Atta girl. Yeah. And I'll just step up in again. And she's just checking it all out. Nuzzling it. So it's just giving them the time they need to figure it out. There's a nice lick and chew from her. She noticed something over there. And now I'll go back to just sending her. Don't want her pushing on me with her nose. So I'm creating a wall here. It's like everywhere she goes, there's a wall other than thinking about the trailer. And so I just slowly intensified because she was just going, I don't want to pay attention anymore. Yeah. And if your horse checks out, you have to get firmer. You have to get bigger to get a response. If they're checking out and you're getting firmer and they're still checking out, that means you still have to do more. Because if you do more and they don't do anything, and you just keep right there, you're actually making the horse dull. So really don't quit until you get a response. May not be the response you're looking for, but it's at least something. Or another way to think of it is if they give a try. If they're trying, then I'm going to soften. And there she's just kind of pushing on me. She's not really focusing. And I want to say this, there is a real wall here and you can't come through it. So I'm just waiting on her Just slowly intensifying as her mind is outside of the trailer. She's thinking, how can I get away? As soon as she thinks in, I leave her alone. Or if she just starts quit thinking, because she can just kind of go inward. And she's fairly thick-skinned. So she just starts going, oh, I don't need to pay attention. There. That's it. She gave a real big try there. And I'll just step on in again. Let her just check it out. And now I'll ask a little bit more, because she kind of just went into nap mode there. She's like, well, I'll just hang out here. There you go. That was a real good thought for her. Yeah, she's really thinking about it. And I'll let her have that. And then I'm going to help her again. Saying the answer is in the trailer. But I'm watching her eye. Her eye is what's telling me whether she's thinking about in or out or wherever. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. And just really giving that to her. Praising her. And with the stock trailer like this, you know, they can turn around. And I'm gonna allow her out. That was nice, girl. I've given her a few minutes just to kind of hang out after getting out of the trailer. So now we're gonna set up and do it again and see if she can repeat this, or how much time will it take to repeat it. I'm asking her forward. Every time again she thinks about going in, I leave her alone. If she's not thinking about it, I'm asking her. Get a little firmer with her because she's checking out. There. She's kind of exploring. And there I'm tagging her fairly firmly because she's just pushing into it. Hey. She's kind of like, well, I did it once. But that's where the real proof is if you can get it multiple times and actually to the point where they pretty much just walk right in. And she's just checking out. She's like, I don't need to pay attention to that. There she came forward, so I quit. So now I'm gonna come in softly, then firmer. There. That's it. Yeah. There you go. So I'm just letting her kind of explore there a little. But then as soon as she quits, because she's just kind of like, nope, I'm done. There you go. Good. So it just took a few minutes there, and then having to get a little bit firmer because she was kind of like, oh, I'm done with this already. This is old news. I don't really want to go in because she's not really too worried about coming in. It's more of, no, I don't really want to. So I'm going to set up again. Since she was like, I'm leaving, I'm going to just ask her to go right back in again. Yeah. And reward her for coming on in. Ask her to turn around. And she's like, no, I want to stay in there now. And I ask her to come on out. So I'm just going to walk her around and see if she'll just go right back in. And if she goes right back in, then I know we're pretty successful then. That tomorrow will be even easier. And she's well on her way to being a good trailer loader. Very nice. She didn't really even hesitate there. She just came up, checked it out, and says, okay, I can do that. So we are going to quit her there. And I think she's getting pretty near ready to head to France. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.